Welcome back to Self-Built. Got another training video for you guys. Today is torso day, but we're putting a superset twist on it. This type of training was made pretty famous by the one and only Arnold Schwarzenegger, where he would train chest and back in the same workout. And what it's gonna do, it's gonna give you such a huge upper body pump. It's gonna feel awesome. In one of my previous videos, I've been doing torso day, but this is gonna change it up by doing a superset one after another, opposing muscles. So it's gonna get crazy good pump. Heart rate's probably gonna be up a little bit higher than normal, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. Doing a superset is when you're gonna train one exercise and immediately go to a different one with no to extremely little rest. And that makes your exercise a lot more intense. Something nice about it is it cuts down on the training time, because while I'm gonna do a chest exercise, after that I'm gonna switch to a back, and during back, my chest is gonna be resting, so that way I'll be able to hit it again. So take a seat and get some popcorn, and we're gonna turn it up in a minute. Just gonna finish up some cardio, do some mild stretching and some rotator cuff warm up, and we're gonna get after it. The first exercise in this superset is gonna be some incline Smith machine press. You'll be able to see that my tempo is really slowed down on the negatives, and I like to explode on the up. You don't have to do this tempo, but I've just been enjoying it because it really helps me focus more mind-muscle connection and get a lot more intensity out of this. I shoot for about 8 to 10 reps at this rate. Typically, you have to use a weight that you can get about 20 clean reps for it to work out. After that, I'm going to go straight into some cable pull downs. I made it so it's pretty easy to get in and out of setting up for both exercises to cut down on resting time. And I'm going to go for the same tempo, really slow negatives and a faster explosive positive. Try to get about 10 reps. With my current setup, I do have to do a couple modifications to get more of a stretch towards the top. I set the bench to more of an incline, but you'll be able to see from different angles that it's pretty good up and down movements. Feels really good, nice stretch. Keeping it under control the whole time. The most important thing that I'm focusing on when I'm doing this type of tempo is all about technique, focusing on the muscle and getting the best stretch and squeeze that I can. At first it feels really weird because you got to lighten up the weight, but you'll know you're right on track when once you hit 5 reps, you start to initially feel a burn, and then it just gets worse and worse, but you're able to barely make it to rep 10. And it feels awesome. With this different camera angle, you're able to see these pull downs are a little bit more up and down. It looked kind of like a high row from the other viewpoint, but here you can see with me manipulating the bench a little bit that it's pretty good, and it's mostly up and down. Gets a good stretch and feels really good. Not everyone's gonna have really high cables, and I'm one of those people, so this is a really good alternative. Something I really enjoy doing on the last set is a type of drop set. Instead of dropping weight, it's more of a tempo set where I'll do more of a more explosive set. I'll take 5 deep breaths after finishing working set, and then I will just go ham on the next one, tempo out the window, just trying to pump as much as I can and just have fun with it. Wrapping up the last set on some pull downs. I'm gonna do that same thing, take about 5 deep breaths, get my bearing set, and then just try to go as hard as I can for one last quick set. We are off and going on the second superset. First exercise up are incline dumbbell flies, but to add a little twist, we're going to put a power band around our back. That way, what it will do is it'll really help emphasize the upper portion of the fly, where typically that is where it falls a little bit short. So you should be getting some good resistance all the way through. We're going to be doing the same tempo, same amount of sets, about 4 sets, and we're also going to do that quick little drop set. Next, we're going to move into the second exercise, and I just like to show you the transition time between one exercise to the other is not that much. We're just going to be going into more of a sitting pull down, and this is going to be more of a wide grip. This one's going to feel really good on getting that upper back stretched out a bunch, as opposed to the other one was more of a close grip, which felt great, but doing this one after just feels even better. I've made it to the last set on the incline dumbbell flies, and like last time, I'm going to take about 5 deep breaths, catch my breath a little bit, and then I'm going to get back into it. Just do as many quick reps as I can. Just completely burn that muscle out and squeeze it for all it's got. Finish the last set on the cable pull downs wide edition. Same thing. We're going to take a couple breaths. Tempo drop set. We're on the last, third and final superset. First exercise is dumbbell pullovers. This is of course a makeshift dumbbell, and this is going to be training chest and back. You're going to squeeze your hands together to get that chest, and then bring that weight back, get a real good stretch for your lats. And you just want to be focused on squeezing your hands together the whole time through, and you're really going to feel it all the way. You don't have to lay perpendicular on a bench like I am. You can lay along with it, but I just feel like I'm getting a deeper stretch this way, so do what works best for you. This one, I'm not going to be doing a drop set for the tempo. Just going to do 3 straight sets just like this. Once I finish my first set, I'm going to immediately move into my second exercise, which is going to be some abs, just some ab bridges. I just like doing something like this, just feels good, hits the upper and lower abs pretty good, helps you focus on some balance. And we're just going to go back and forth between these and do about 3 to 4 sets. I decided after that I hadn't had enough ab work. This is no superset, I'm just doing one straight exercise with some cable crunches. There's a couple different variations of doing this, but this is the best setup that I enjoy and feel it the most. It might look a little strange, but I'm keeping my abs tight the whole time, and with me kind of backing my butt up as I'm pulling it down, it just feels the most natural with the movement that I'm working with. So you don't have to follow my same form, just do what works best for you. But this feels really good, and you can really load some weight on there. I've also got my toes dug into the rubber flooring. That way it helps it so I don't slide around either. And that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I sure know I did. I've got a crazy pump, just waist up, pump everywhere, feeling wide, feeling huge, feeling like the old Arnie. I love switching up workouts because your body just gets shocked and it's just like, what the heck? Because I used to do these probably about 9 months ago, but I always like to change up things. And now coming back to it, it's just like, boom, crazy awesome. Loving it. So don't forget to try this out. I'd love to hear any comments or advice you have on these workouts or ones in the future that you'd like me to test out. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share it with everyone that you know. And don't forget to tune in for more good videos on sale. Boom!